Okay, 4K 60. No, 1080p 60. All right. I'm just walking around, going in the dark, see how it is. I'm going to turn on lights. Okay, just to see how much noise is going on. I tried using the teleconverter tonight, and this camera will not work with it. Because I tried to assign the exposure compensation, and it's not working. So I got some light in here, walking around. I got it on auto white. So the color looks good. It looks exact, all right? I do have yellow lights. I don't have the soft white lights like I do in some rooms. Like, I think that's a soft white. These might be soft white. I don't know. They look yellow to me. This ones are soft white. So I'm just doing this real quick. See, this works. Telephoto lens, it works on the Nikon, okay? So I just may take off the adapter and forget it for this camera. I like the reach, it works, but it only be used on daylight. There is one problem with this, and I'll show you after I take it off. Okay, besides this beautiful gal cooling off, I'm going to go to right here, show you some pics. And I'm going to go to the slideshow. Here we go, down here. And I'll just... Okay, I'm just doing the standard right now. So I already showed this on the short, okay? This is a okay lens. I'm just showing you what it looks like. Now these are the actual pictures on a good tripod. But I tried hand holding it because it's such a light lens. You can see where I do a lot of shaking. And this is on the Nikon one. It's the smallest camera. I had some good shots. I've had some bad shots, okay? Put it on a tripod. I had problems with the exposure compensation with this camera. I updated the firmware update, and it won't work. Since this is kind of like a manual set lens, not for this camera, I have to use adapter and stuff like that. I got it working in two different settings on the video and on this camera, but the exposure compensation doesn't work. So I gave up. And you can see why. Take a look at all these shots. Now, went back to the regular lens, the 6.7 to 13 millimeter, which is 18 to 35 equivalent. And I figured at this point, you know what? Yeah, I'll show you the lens. You can see what I tried doing. And then I'm using the lens. I'd rather have the autofocus and not mess with it on this camera. So I tried one more time with a better tripod. It came out better. But I said, you know what? I'm just going to use the Nikon. You know, the Z7 II, the Z, with the F to Z adapter. And you can see I can have exposure compensation. Everything worked. Newer camera, better stabilization. So the only thing is with the manual focus, sometimes you hit, sometimes you didn't. And by the way, this is not on a tripod. I'm holding it, okay? So when I put it on a tripod, then you get the sharp shots. That's the difference, folks. It's gorgeous. This is done from all the backyard. And this is on the Z7 II. It's not as good as the 180 to 600, but it's light, it's portable. You just have to compensate. Now, I also think I took off the 2x converter on this because there's just too far reach. This is just the 500 millimeters. And I'm messing with the different exposures. I think I settled at 1/60th of a shutter speed at on the video, and I used the landscape. I don't know, I can't remember, but this was earlier this morning. So you can see the fence, and you can see the swing set. That should be it. Okay, last video, and then I'm done with this one. I gotta move my mouse right back in. An update. I took these off. I'm gonna do another quick vlog around the yard. High definition, 30. The video quality is good. You can always upscale it to 4K. No one will ever know. But the rendering time is quicker, easier. So I don't think you should hear that clicking noise anymore. That'll empty my camera bag a little bit because the straps. I think it's much easier with the tripod and the mounted on the camera. So I can still take pictures, hold it pretty good with the tripod and part of the handle without the camera strap. So let's get into daylight. The pictures have gone well. If I turn it on, just show you some of the images. Okay? So, as you see here, I don't know if it's reflection. The fence, and then I focused on the swing set. And 2 shots in a row, one was brighter than the other. And I was playing with the colors. I decided to go with aperture priority. I think I did like 2 or 3 in a row. Yeah, that was the one I chose. I decided to do that. I did it in different modes. Manual, so they're kind of whitewashed. And of course the vlog. And I did it with different settings just to work out with this camera that I'm vlogging on. But you can see different colors, different lighting. And this is just with the 500 millimeter, no teleconverter on this camera. No, I take that back, on this camera. So now I have the teleconverter on, okay? And I got it working where I can put it in different modes. Like on here, I can only put it in 2 modes, the manual and I think program. But anyway, that's enough of this. Turn it off. Now I'm ready to do a little shopping. I have to get a couple of camera bags with all the lenses coming in. Have to figure out if I'm going to leave this in the box or in the bag. Yeah, I think I'll just leave this on, the Z system. It's too troublesome on here because I can't mess with the exposure compensation. It's real finicky about that, but still, for a great vlogging camera, this is excellent. So I'll see you back in the studio.